way that we can start this song. So I like one thing you guys said. It was kind of there when you guys were starting. Almost. Let's see. Playing like this, I'm pedaling the C. So here's the C. I'm playing like a C major 6/9 chord. C minor 9. Then this is a D triad with C in the bass. It's a D flat triad with C in the bass. It's a or you could just play, I'm playing like a C major 7 with C in the bass, put the major 7. So you have this crunch right there. Yeah. So I have this. Try it. Ta. Try to hit those punches with us. It's a C major C6/9. D triad, D flat triad.
Love came, ready to stay.
Now we swing right there. We're going to swing right there. Does that make sense? Let's try that. That sounded really good. Nice. Let's try that again. So we'll set it up with just pedaling that, and then when he comes in and sings, we know that when it gets to the end, I think you played a very end, it was also back to C major chord. So you have this. Now we swing in. Da, 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 let's go ahead and set it up with the intro to start. 1, 2, and kind of like almost like a mod Jamal, like you know that song Poinciana? You ever heard that? Almost like a groove, like, let me see if I can play it real quick. Something like So Ahmad Jamal had this drummer named Vernell Fournier or something, I think it was his name, but he has a song called Poinciana, live at the Pershing. And let's see if I can find this. Oh, hold on. Let me get it different. That's not the right version. Oh, here it is. Check out that drum groove. That's how I like to start this song. Cool. Okay. try with that group. That's good. Ready? One. We want to come in on this.
Dolphin Street, supply the ceiling. The settings full of beyond forgetting. Through this moment apart, love came in my heart. When I recall the love I found out, like a kiss of ground on Green Dolphin Street.
Let's pause for a second. Okay, it's going good. It's going good. Okay. I like the intro. I like the feel of that. I really like Ridge. I like the little melody lines in between. So it's really good to hear something you're doing with that. Try one thing when, and I'll get this with everybody for their solo, but I'd like to hear it from everybody more. But we want to focus too on like really bringing out the altered sound when we have a dominant chord kind of resolving to that one. So here I'll hand out a chart of the song so you have like a physical hard copy. So if you have one.
I have one.
If you have one. One hard copy.
Yes, please.
It's got the lyrics too.
I'm sure they're all playing the same changes.
He does like a chorus and a half.
So, specifically,
His is in F. Yeah, his is in F. It's pretty. I thought it was in C, and then I was like, why is he doing C minor pentatonic?
so specifically, like
Why is this
the song we have this, right? And we have a 2/5 to C, right? Sorry. So that part. Right, so that kind of 2/5/1 there, that that kind of altered sound in that dominant chord, right? So we want to. So we have a kind of D Dorian sound there. Now, when I was hearing I was hearing mainly like all C, like you just stayed in C over the D, over the G, and the C. I want to hear, just because when we work on improvisation in this class as well, it is ensemble class, but whatever I can do, maybe to do certain works that see us all advance as an improviser as well. But we want to have the sound that, so the way the song would start off, you have kind of the C Lydian sound here. Start. It's a C minor, right? Then a D dominant. To, you can either do a D flat dominant or a G altered sound. Right there, then it resolves back to C. You can kind of do like a Lydian sound there. Now you have your 2/5/1. Orient to altered sound here. Kind of sharp 5, flat 9, sharp 9 kind of sounds there. So kind of. Same thing, but now in E flat. You have 2, 5, 1 in E flat. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So we kind of want to go for those sounds a little bit. I want you, Jude, to have the lyrics. Just so next week, always have the songs memorized if you can. But I really want you to sing more confidently. And when you're doing your scat solo, like if it's time to scat, I want you to go for it. Like everybody in here, just go for it. Don't be tentative. Kind of. I'd rather you go all in than kind of be half partial or something. Let's try it again. Let's try it with that intro. Here we go. So we're gonna start off this. Maybe just like one guitar kind of starting that off, and then drums kind of pick up in that or something. See how that sounds.
Sure. So you want me to start?
Sure, yeah. Okay, hold on one second. So we have this. We want to be really focused on like almost like a pinpoint to how that rhythm is. It's ta ta da ta 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 da ta da ta 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 da. So it's sort of with a bass, 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 ta ta ta, bass, bass, ta ta ta. Yeah, there you go.
Dolphin Street, supply the cities.
Pause for a second. Okay, really good. Sorry to interrupt. I don't mean to be stopping that much. When that sounded really good. I liked how that sounded up there. When we swing, swing hard. Swing hard going in that section. It's a little bit tentative going into the.
To do like a 4/4 or.
So I mean, we're going from this kind of. Let me see if I was playing solo with that. Let me see if you kind of pick up on the feel, but. So it's strong there, right, rhythmically. So, okay. Yeah, 4, I guess, swinging in 4. Okay, let's do it again.
I think I pretty much have it in mind.
Okay, nice. And if you mess up, but go with confidence. Don't go,
yeah.
like, make up a word or something. Yeah, go for it. Let's try, that sounds really good. You're doing everything perfect. Let's try something, though. Let's go, like, almost quiet, like quieter, almost like it's acoustic or faint in the background. And as the instruments come up, it kind of, we're getting more volume. By the way, at any point, if either of you guys ever want to use this guitar, you're always welcome to. So, just.
One lovely day, Dolphin Street is the place the saint's for beyond forgetting. Through these moments apart, memories live in my heart. When I recall the love I found out, I could kiss the ground. Green Dolphin Street.
Right there. Let's take it. Just you and I, Jude. When I recall the ground. So let's take it from when I recall. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
When I recall the ground I found out, I could kiss the ground. Green Dolphin Street.
So right there at the end, I kind of do bookmark what we started with. And I think it might be nice both for the intro and the outro to maybe do some sounds there, like almost like ethereal kind of. I don't know if ethereal is the right word, but just, you get what I'm saying? Like, have you ever listened to Kurt Elling, the vocalist?
No.
He's a vocalist from Chicago, but just kind of creating a vibe, just really an atmospheric vibe with that kind of, let me see, I mean, I can't sing at all, but like,
I was
like holding tones.
I was listening to Sarah Vaughan's version, like where she extended the note.
Okay.
Is that what you're saying?
Well, what I'm saying is for this particular version that we're doing, just kind of starting off as when the ensemble does that intro, just kind of singing some notes in the key and just holding them, like atmospherically, almost like a vibe to create an ambience. And then the same thing on the out ahead, like when we go. Does that make sense how we're going to go out with it though? So it's, you got that swing. When I go.
Should we keep doing that figure during the solos?
You know, that's, for right now, we're just doing like one chorus each, so I think it's fine. I think as we start working more on how we're going to do an arrangement of the song, we'll probably do it for some and not all the time.
Okay.
So we'll kind of change directions on it, but for today, we'll do it that way.
All right.
Let's do it again. And then, did anyone learn a solo? Like, I know you said you worked on George Benson solo, but it's on the key of F.
Yeah.
Did you work on solo originally?
Yeah, I did the Coltrane, but it's in E flat.
It's in E flat, okay. And did you do a solo, Sarah Vaughan?
There was like her version does not contain a solo, but I played into George Benson.
You were listening to George Benson?
Yeah.
Are you able to sing with him, like the solo?
I wouldn't say so.
No, okay. How about you, Try? Did you do a solo?
I listen to Bill Evans and Barry Harris.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Bill Evans is more like border blues and
Barry Harris would be bebop. That would be
yeah, it's
really
like
good.
yeah.
Yeah.
And they're all in E flat.
It's an E flat,
Yeah, I
okay.
don't know why it's all in E flat.
Well, no, I mean, most of this, Green Dolphin Street usually played in C or E flat for this particular song. We're doing it in C, but it's good to know that and be able to play in both keys. But you learn how to play Barry Harris solo?
A little bit.
Okay.
Check a little bit. It's
So-
not my type.
So next week, what I'd like you to be able to do is take the solo that you learned, but be able to transpose it in the key of C. So do it in this one, and I want to hear everybody's like solo for what you've done. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Is that reasonable ask? Okay. So same thing. So if you did the George Benson, be able to sing that in this key, what he does. All right. Let's try it again. Ready? Okay. You want to start it?
Sorry.
Keep that going. Don't come to the melody yet. Give some atmospheric tones.
Love came, planning to say, Green Dolphin Street, supply the settings.
Okay, that sounded really good. I didn't mean to interrupt actually, but what I'm wanting to do is have some atmospheric tones. So we'll do, Kellen will start up front, then the band kind of comes in, we're building up. Let's do it at least 4 times before the voice comes in with the melody. But the voice could come in after the second time, so on the third and fourth times, they're just more of atmospheric tones, just creating a vibe. Does that make sense? So like oohs and ahs. Let's try it again. in the swing feel. Da 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 da. So you have this. You're still playing mainly like the same key for all three chords you're playing. You get it on E flat and in the C. So, Rich, can you just play me just comp that for a second with 2, 5, 1 and C? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, like right there, let's do the 2, 5, 1 and C real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's D Dorian, G altered. So kind of playing the Dorian to that. I really want to hear that altered sound, not this during the solo. Yeah. So just kind of be aware of that a little bit. Just want to hear more of that. You don't have to always do it, but I just want to hear that you're hearing the changes on like the 2, 5, 1 on that. I can tell you're hearing it more as the solo is going on. You did some nice things with patterns of fourths.
Thanks,
It's
yeah.
really good, yeah.
Sweet. It's good to hear. I'm working on jazz. So.
Yeah, sounds good. And Rich could hear
Like
it in
this
your
class.
solo. Really nice. Solo sounds really good. I'm not trying. Yeah, just that particular section. I'm not on the dominant chords. Wasn't hearing the altered sound. So just kind of want to hear that. Just make sure that. And I could do like some sessions too, like this, like open counseling or something, where I could work on some improvisation or things like that. We could set up a time for that. So for next week, we'll do this, but with the solo that you're transcribed. Let's put that in this song. The next song I'd like you to learn, if you want to start learning for next week, and I'll send a handout sheet for it, is "It Could Happen to You."
Oh, cool. Like Chet Baker?
Chet Baker has a famous version of it, yeah. This is what it sounds like. This is... Keith Jarrett does a great version of it.
Who is in the ensemble or technique, maybe?
No.
We did this one for school. I forget if it was ensemble. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a really great version of Keith Jarrett doing this too. So that'll be the song for next week. Just start learning that as well. And then also think about a solo. You might want to transcribe a chorus of that. Keith Jarrett might be a good place to start. I think there's like some really great transcriptions of Keith Jarrett doing that. It Can Happen to You. But everybody sounds really good. I'll also have some handouts with some kind of improvisational things to work on. But I'm excited about working with you guys. This is going to be a really great ensemble, I can tell already. So thank you. Thanks.
How many quarters do you have?
Probably 3. Yes.
So usually,
Like, it won't even be like full time.
Yeah.
I have like 30 credits.
Yeah, that would be great.
But like, I think I'm like 3 ensembles.
Have you done your jury?
I'm doing my sophomore this quarter. So then I'll do senior jury after the quarter, and then I'll do the senior jury either the one after or like
Okay, yeah, that sounds great. I like that.
They did
So when
charts.
you're composing, it is altered sound.
just
I finished it.
yeah,
You
because
done with the charts?
I
that's
finished
kind of the
over
first
break.
parts of the song.
Dude, I only got
Because I did my transcription and I transcribed my solo piece, so I did that last quarter, and then over break, the second week of break, I spent like 20 hours.
Wait, you're set. When I was at that point, like on my sophomore year, I only had like one chart done.
Right.
I was just killing myself on the
That's
last
what I'm
couple weeks.
thinking about.
So I didn't want to be,
Like the first part
I
of the song.
kind of stressed about it last quarter so that I wouldn't have to stress about it this
Minor
quarter.
sound,
Right.
that chord right here.
It just
should
takes
be
so
like a
long in
super
Sibelius.
Right, so I
It's
just,
just the little technicalities of like making the charts.
the first week I just input all the melodies, put all the slashes in, and then I was just thinking, I don't want to arrange it, and then it wasn't too bad
I
after
don't
that.
like to play
Dude, I have some like crazy Sibelius shortcuts and my own like
like everybody
structure
do
for the
that.
pages.
That sounds
I
kind
got
of
really fast digestion. See ya.
When you write your stuff, you can be creative.
right. Yeah, elder sound is the most common
Yeah,
word.
I need to get better with the shortcuts, but I did
The
it.
only reason I said something is I was hearing the same colors 3 different times.
Okay.
So So with what you were saying, I was kind of hearing the same thing.
That's why you actually transcribed in the first parts of the song.
Shit, okay.
Like when you go to the like the second like the A B A C.
Do you have the
section?
section
I'll kind of do some
on your keyboard?
change.
Okay.
Like in the A B, my idea is kind of just keep it playing. And also like I don't know how to should I be like straight or smooth? No,
See, I had a goal like when
It's how you feel. I mean,
Well, I realized that
I
when I
would
did my
recommend
solo
doing the Barry
piece,
Harris solo for when
I wanted the
this
tab
week.
with it.
It's in E flat, but
So I
do it
used
and
the
then
guitar
put it
for
on.
solo.
just he did it really fast.
And I just,
And
it's easier to do
so it's
tabs.
not like straight or swing.
If
But
you
we
can
did it
just,
kind of slow.
use your mouse
So
and
when
another
they
guitar
like
fretboard, because then it doesn't open them for you.
And then does it automatically?
I don't know whether should I do like
Because if it's
swing
We'll
or
check out Mod Jamal's version. It's very
Then you
similar.
have to-
Flash Jamal.
Mod Jamal. See if he plays it kind of similar now.
For my solo piece, I just downloaded a PDF of somebody recording it.
Yeah, I was gonna do like a Joe Pass thing, but, I'm doing a ragtime game that I just really wanted to do.
I'm just gonna ask you guys if you do a solo version of it too.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Hey, good to hear it. Next week I'll check it out. So for every week, whenever song we do, always do a solo version of it too.
Yeah, I can play it real quick if you want.
Sure, yeah.
Just unplugged if that's fine.
Oh, sorry, hold on 1 second. Let me just try to.
What's the name you mentioned?
Mod Jamal.
How to spell it?
AHMAD.
Oh, a match more.
It's not too complicated, but, and then C minor,
Yeah.
and then, and then repeat this part. And then the second part. There we go.
Beautiful, man. Yeah, really good. That's
Tricky.
awesome. Can you?
Nate helped me
can
with
you
it
do
too.
in tempo, like we had a metronom with it.
Probably really slowly. It gets tricky for the C section
Okay.
with the bass line, but
I would work on that for next week. Just
Yeah.
trying to get that a little one time.
yeah, I'll keep working on it. Yeah,
Yeah, you guys sound really great.
cool.